Machine learning. Let us see the topics. What is machine learning? Some applications of machine learning models, machine learning algorithms, types of learning, and machine learning algorithms tasks. What is machine learning? It's a subfield of computer science and artificial intelligence that focuses on the design of systems that can learn from and make decisions and predictions based on data. Machine learning enables computers to act and make data-driven decisions rather than being explicitly programmed to carry out a certain task. Let's see the difference between the traditional data programming and machine learning. In traditional programming, we input data to a program written in a computer to get output. But in machine learning, we input data and corresponding output to a computer to make a program. The simplest example to explain this is the regression that we have done earlier. In regression analysis, we are given with a set of xy points. So if you consider these x values as data and corresponding y value as output, in regression analysis, we will obtain the equation of a line. We can consider it as a model of model for doing predictions. So that linear model that we are creating, if you consider it as a program, for predicting y values, we input the x values to the equation of line. For example, y equal to mx plus c is a general form of an equation of a line. If you substitute the value of x in the equation, we will get the y value. Okay, so with the help of a set of x values and y values, we are making a linear model or an equation of the line. And with the help of this equation of line, in future, if you provide a data, we will get the corresponding output. That's the functionality of a machine learning algorithm. Next, let us see some examples or applications of machine learning. Identification of unwanted spam messages in email. In our email boxes, you must have noticed that there is a spam folder. So how the email server is finding out that this mail is not a genuine mail, but it is a spam mail? There are different reasons why it is considered as a spam mail. And based on these different reasons, the mail server is having a program inside it which predicts the email it receives as a spam or not. Okay, let's see next another example. Segmentation of customer behavior for targeted advertising. When we are browsing the internet, we search for many keywords and we click on many links. Then this our keywords and these clicks of different links are captured by whoever is following us in the internet, and it's possible to segment us into a particular category of customers. So that's why when we are searching in the internet, many times you must have noticed that we are seeing some interesting links at the right side of your browser window, especially when we are taking Google, because Google is capturing a lot of our data, and very interesting links will be popped up. Okay, so our interests are captured by Google by collecting the keywords that we are typing and the sequence of links that we click on it. So for clustering the customers like this, there are certain algorithms. Okay. Next is forecast of weather behavior and long-term climate changes. And that is the need of the hour now doing weather predictions. This weather components like the quantity of rain, and then the information about the different gases in our atmosphere, the pollution level, etc. These are all time series based data. So when we have a time based data, it's possible to do the forecasting based on some algorithms. Okay, now reduction of fraudulent credit card transactions. When a credit card transaction is taking place, the credit card owner company can find out based on the sequence of clicks or data that the user is giving whether that particular transaction is going to be a fraud or not. Okay, we will see how it can be done later. Estimating financial damage of natural disasters. When a natural disaster happens, we want to have a mechanism to predict or estimate the financial damage that has caused. This is for the government. That damage must have happened in different areas: property damage, loss of education, business interruption, etc. So some are quantifiable and some are not quantifiable. Some are direct and some are indirect. We need to have a mechanism to estimate the damage. So based on some algorithms that we see, it's possible to predict it. Prediction of popular election outcomes. Exit polls are very much popular nowadays, where they will collect information or collect their opinion from a sample of the whole population and take decision what will be the election outcome. But based on some other parameters that we collect from the society, with the help of machine learning, we can predict election outcomes, both in terms of who will win the election and with how much margin they will win. Then, development of algorithms for autopiloting drones. Autonomous vehicles are popular nowadays, though not in India. It's widely used in the developed countries. In an autonomous vehicle, lot of decision it has to take. For example, when an autonomous car is moving, if it finds an object in front, for example, if it is seeing a plastic cover that's flying, it has to decide whether to go ahead or not based on the object in front. And if it has to deviate from its current direction, by how much it has to deviate. So like that, if you consider the drones as an autonomous vehicle, that will have to take a lot of movements based on the current data it is being captured. Okay, that's a lot of algorithms are there which will help the autopiloting of drones. Optimization of energy usage in homes and office buildings. Based on the number of users in a building or based on the number of rooms in the building, and especially based on the past usage, it's possible to predict the energy usage for the coming month. It will be very helpful for the police department if it is possible to identify or predict in advance some criminal activity that's going to happen. So based on the data that we collect from the society from different sections, sometimes it is possible to predict some disturbances or some dissatisfaction from the people, and which may lead to some criminal activity. Okay, that there also we'll apply machine learning. And discovery of genetic sequences linked to diseases. Nowadays, machine learning is widely used in medical area for disease diagnosis. This genetics identification of human genome was a project which happened some 6 to 7 years back. That time it took 10 years to complete the human genome identification project. But nowadays, with the help of the existing data analysis technologies, it's possible to identify the genome sequence in 1 month. So we have seen many areas where we can apply machine learning. And after studying about machine learning, you can apply machine learning into thousands of different areas, and you can develop algorithm to do predictions in your favorite area also. Let's see the structure of machine learning models. All the machine learning models work based on the available data. So we need to input the data to the model. The data can be in the form of structured or unstructured. Whatever it is, a little bit of pre-processing will be required to make the data ready for inputting to the model or applying the algorithm on it. So the next stage is the learning process, where we apply the algorithm on the data. And we develop a mathematical model based on the input data, so that we can do predictions for any future data. Once the model is ready, using a sample set of data, we need to do the evaluation. We may be having some data set for which the output is already known. So we can apply that data set and compare it with the predictions done by the machine learning model to find out the accuracy of our model. So this is how a machine learning model works. The data is input to it, and then pre-processing is done. It's applied to the machine learning algorithm, where the learning happens, and it is ready for doing predictions. Using a sample set of data, we do the evaluation and decide whether this model is working fine or not. So the other entities in this whole model architecture is the users, the domain expert who can make the model a perfect one, and the whole system which we are trying to control with the help of this algorithm predictions and all. Okay.